So then now,
Yeah.
as we said, Soundboy Killing came out. When did the remix with Salam Rem actually come out now? Because this is
All
where
right.
the game really changed.
All right. What happened now? When the song came out, when the song it came out on the Real Rock first, but then VP decided, because the album was done for VP. Well, it was Scorpio VP. First Position was the name of the album, right?
Okay.
And we decided that, all right, we wanna push this single a little bit further because it still has a lot of leverage on it. And it really used to play on the top stations on the Real Rock, you know.
Oh, on the Real Rock.
Yes. So now, Salam Remi is the one who did the remix now. I think it wasn't long after. It was within like a 1 year period. A 1 year, between a 1 year, 1.5 year period. It wasn't a long time. And you know, him did the remixes, a Barry White sample him use, and it basically was an experiment, you know. You see it? It was an experiment, and him do it, and that was it.
Yeah.
You know, it crossed over to the masses, you know, worldwide, you know, become a household song. You know what I mean? So that was like a year after the original, the song itself or the Real Rock came out. That remix was done.
How did you even connect with him in the first place? Because at this time here, I think he had probably done like the Supercat remixes and all of those stuff there too.
Well, I knew him through Scorpio, because Scorpio had known him before me. Salam Remi and Van Gibbs, right? Known them before me, so I knew them through him. You know what I mean? Him tell them about me and him, you know. I guess him they want to do some little music thing in terms of getting the music, you know, on a different level, and him link them. You know, so come into the picture now, so me get to know them. You know them way there?
Yeah. And how did that change your career now that you're on the super international scale? Because you said already the one on the Real Rock was playing already, but now the one that's easier to consume on the hip hop beat is now playing. What did that do for your career right there?
Well, what it did was, because the Real Rock rhythm, it was a classic rhythm as well, but it was just people who familiarize with climatic type of vibe. When I say that, I mean like, you know, the Caribbean take it on, people like England take it on, where come from the Caribbean. It was just Caribbean masses and deep dancehall masses gravitate to the one on the Real Rock. You understand? So right there, it just in other circles there. You know what I mean? Just in other circles there, and I live in other circles there. So when the remix came out now, what it did was take me over into the hip hop market. You know what I mean? The people them want to have nothing to do with that something there.
Yeah.
Them gravitate to it on the side there. You know? And bring everybody together now. You know what I mean? That is what it did. So it make me bigger on an international level more.
Okay. And did you start actually doing a lot of shows with a lot more hip hop artists and stuff at this time here now too?
Well, as far as hip hop artists, I didn't do a lot of shows with much hip hop artists, you know. It's only like Snoop Dogg. I did Snoop Dogg and Young Jack. You know, Snoop Dogg, Young Jack. I've who else? Couple more, you know, from back in the days. I think Ludacris at one point in time. You know, who else? Jada Kiss.
Okay.
You know, me do a couple show with couple hip hop artists still, you know. But you know, my song big, you know, so you know, me think myself. You see me?
I hear you, boss.
Yeah, man.
So did this song lead to 1 million megawatts, or this was after the fact?
Well, what happened was after that now, because 1 million megawatts came with Salam Remi as well. So after he did the remix now and that came out now, you know, they got a deal with Sony now and Relativity Records for one album.
Okay.
Yes, so that's when 1 million megawatts came in now. You understand? So that was after first position, then 1 million megawatts. That was done by Salam Remy. He produced all the tracks on there. You know what I mean? Black Scorpio, Salam Remy. You know, for Palm Tree Enterprises.
How did that album do for you?
So we did the album and we was planning on going on the road, and we had some discrepancies here and there with some people, and that kind of put a bad vibe on the whole motion. It did came out, but whatever we had planned to do in terms of getting on the road and doing the massive promotions, that was not done. You know, so it kind of put a little damp on the whole situation with the album. So, you know, it was just out and there, lingering. You know what I mean? No promotion was done. You know, we did 2 videos of it still.
Which 2 videos?
We did Money First video was done. And I think what was the other one? Money First and I think Daisy. Daisy, which album Daisy they on? Money First. Well, Money First was done. I don't remember me do no more video. Money First. Money First was the song with video. You understand?
1 million megawatts there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and that's your international one. So then, even if we take it back to Jamaica now, and this is still in the Jack Scorpio, because I know there's so much after that, but I still want to talk about the Scorpio just a bit more. You came out with, when did the song with you and Barrington Levy come out? She's Mine.
Well, that came out after the same time, but like a year apart. You know, in the same motion there. You know, the 94, 95 time there, I guess, somewhere down there. You know. But it was actually a Barrington Levy record. It wasn't me and him in the studio at the same time, you know. It was a Black Scorpio production. He had the song. And then I went on the combination. Went on the song. I make it a combination song. You know, but remember, you know, when it's a stable artist, as them call it, you know, because remember me a Black Scorpio artist, I'm try to put up on everything, you know. You see, so that is what happened. You know, me end up on all of them combination song there. Barrington Levy, you know, the Leroy Smart, and you know, you name it. You know?
Yeah. They were all out there. No, because again, that was big those times. I think even Baby Wayne was around then. Everybody, that whole 90s vibe was bubbling at that time there. The Sanchez was on the rhythm. Everything was
Everton Blender.
Yes.
Yeah, man. A murder.
Crazy. Okay, so then when did you actually start? Because you said Ricky General introduced you to Jack Scorpio. When did you actually start recording with Ricky General?
Well, me and Ricky General became friends. So, you know, at the same time, can remember me and him end up there Scorpio too, while me did it. So me and him end up be Scorpio artists. Him signed the 2 away. You see, so in the same breath of time there, we end up do the combination song them. You know, and the wicked watch you know, the strangest thing, the biggest combination when me and Ricky do on a Scorpio song.
Okay.
Yeah, so the biggest song, biggest combination song with me and Ricky General was actually a guy named Wizard. His name City.
Yeah.
You know, him produced that. You know?
And which song was that there? Which one?
All we know, like Informers, they put a combination mix, man. With me and Ricky General. You know? He showed it, you know? I'm your name, man, the whole combination. You know, the big one.
Yeah.
The classic one. Because we do some other one, but them big, but they're not big like that one there.
I only remember that one and another one. I remember 2 of them, but I'm pretty sure there might be more of them, but I remember 2.
Yeah, you remember, you probably remember combination mix part few.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but there was a numerous amount of them, you know. We did like maybe about 10 combination, you know. Okay. We do a soca combination. We do, you know. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
You know, the birth of
Magaband and Ricky General. No,
yes,
big,
man.
big there. Because
yes,
I know you guys were doing a lot of stuff there, especially at one time it almost seemed like you guys had turned into a duo where it was wherever you see Megaband and you see Ricky General.
Because, you know, people start to book us from through Scorpio now. You know, so it becomes a combination thing now, me and Ricky General. So everywhere in the world, people book me and Ricky General, we're gone. You know?
This podcast is brought to you by www.twolinedmusichut.com.